It is a great pleasure and a great honor to be here tonight. My name is Selma Prodanovic, and I will be moderating the evening tonight. We have a huge and a fantastic program, and it is really the first time that we have the situation that UNIDO is presenting itself through creativity. How important is creativity? We say that diversity is the basis of creativity, creativity is the basis of innovation, and innovation is our development. So allow me just to give you a short outline of what is going to happen tonight. This is, as I said, a unique opportunity to showcase the work, and you will see demonstration of creative collections developed in Armenia and the Southern Mediterranean with the support of UNIDO Technical Cooperation. Fashion collections developed in Armenia and Jordan will be presented, 2 fashion shows, while other products such as design furniture, tableware, decoration, jewelry, and accessories from the supported companies of the Southern Mediterranean region are displayed in the back. Please have a look and take a chance of looking at the great work they are doing. So, may I ask Philip Scholtes, the Managing Director of Program Development and Technical Cooperation of UNIDO, to give us an introductory remarks. Give us a great applause.
Excellencies, distinguished ministers, ambassadors, heads of delegations, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to today's creativity show, New Stories of Old Traditions. This event is an occasion to showcase the results of the work UNIDO and its partners have been conducting in the field of cultural and creative industries. We'll have the pleasure to have 2 fashion shows on display tonight with collections developed in Armenia and Jordan, as well as designer furniture, tableware, decoration, jewelry, and accessories developed by women and men entrepreneurs from Algeria, Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Madagascar, Morocco, Palestine, Tajikistan, and Tunisia. These examples illustrate the wide variety and potential in cultural and creative industries. UNIDO's work in the field of cultural and creative industries has aimed at fostering innovation and upgrading traditional industries while adding value to cultural heritage and know-how. The end goals being to increase trade, provide access to new markets, and create jobs. I'm very pleased to warmly thank our partner and sponsor of this event, the Intel Foundation, and express my sincere appreciation to donors of the UNIDO projects that will be presented today. That is the People's Republic of China, the European Union, Italy, Norway, and the Russian Federations. Their contributions have made this vision a reality. It is also a pleasure to greet our distinguished guests. Your very presence here invests this occasion with a special meaning and attests to the importance of our joint efforts for inclusive and sustainable industrial development. Excellencies, distinguished ministers, ambassadors, heads of delegation, ladies and gentlemen. This sector is selected strategically as creative industries have been in the continuous growth in the past decades and have generated over $2.2 trillion in revenues, which is about 3% of world GDP in 2015, while accounting for nearly 30 million jobs. To put this into perspective, creative industries employ today more people than the automotive industry in the United States, Europe, and Japan combined. Furthermore, the development of a dynamic creative sector leads to greater adaptability. This leads to resilient businesses and a solid community of small and medium-sized enterprises, which in turn have a positive impact on local economic growth and development. Developing creativity does not mean endowing people with one specific technical skill. Rather, it means to promote entrepreneurial and creative thinking, as well as ingenuity or thinking outside the box. Building resilience through creativity is also essential in the global context, characterized by a growing number of crises and unprecedented numbers of refugees, migrants, and displaced populations. One way UNIDO focuses on human security and post-crisis rehabilitation is by raising skills for greater self-employability or employability in general, and restoring productive capacities. UNIDO considers creativity, entrepreneurship, vocational training, and skills development for vulnerable youth and women as a vital necessity. Assistance to local micro, small, and medium-sized companies is critical to economic rehabilitation and to staying afloat at a time of crisis. The technical assistance programs of UNIDO recognize the integral role of culture in industrial development and the importance of combining culture with innovation and opportunity-driven entrepreneurship. This way, UNIDO provides holistic solutions to support developing countries and emerging economies to improve the quality of their produce and to achieve higher productivity and to diversify. These measures promote competitiveness, grant access to global markets, and create additional economic value, new jobs, and improved overall quality of life. Creativity is the inspirational energy that drives many individuals, including young men and women, to undertake new industrial ventures with a vision to transform their societies. With these final words, I hereby wish you a wonderful creativity show that I now declare officially open. Thank you.
Allow me now to introduce the next speakers. Creativity for sustainable industrial development. Really, it is not just about creative industry, it is about really sustainable development that is behind, and we have two experts here today. One is the Ms. Anita Travaiani, UNIDO international expert and team leader since 2002. She's been working with UNIDO on projects of modernization and improving competitiveness. And Mr. Giulio Vinacchia, who is an award-winning industrial designer and a UNIDO design consultant who since 1994 has been working with a different UN organization. Please give them a big welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing this joyful evening all together. So we are here. We would like to, from my side, I would like to introduce very briefly the Armenian project that started in 2014 in September. So thanks to the donor, the government of the Russian Federation, we started immediately to bring together a number of companies. 8 companies were brought together in order to create a collection of fashionable clothes. The first goal we met was to create a common logo. This common logo is 5900 BC, as you saw displayed. And this logo was established in honor of the discovery of a women straw woven skirt in a cave, an old cave in Areni region. This proves that The textile tradition of Armenia is really ancient in the country. In joint efforts with the counterparts, the Ministry of Economy and the Development Foundation of Armenia, as well as national and international team, in few months after the project start, we were ready with the first collection that we showed in Yerevan at the beginning of 2015. The first success and the first approach to the market motivated us to continue with different collections that were presented at international level, namely at CPM in Moscow, one of the most famous international fairs, and Textile-Prom. The success that the collection met in this exhibition was motivating again all the team to continue. We had, I'm sorry, I say we because I really feel part of the team as being Armenian. So it was appreciated, and I'm very glad to say that many business connections were opened, and the collection of Armenia was presented not only to the most important retail chain, but also to professionals, fashion professionals, and nowadays the Armenian companies are producing orders issued by Russian clients and one of the most famous designer, Mr. or company Valentin Yudashkin. We are proud of this result, and I would like just to add two things only. The sustainability of the project is expressed by the opening of a fashion school at Exburgo, in partnership with an Italian Istituto di Moda Burgo in Milan, with the main objective to create and improve the existing skills and to support Armenian companies in services like fashion trends, pattern making, and quality in production process. Last but not the least, I have to say that Armenian companies gained self-confidence, and they are really keen to go forward through developing collections in a second phase of the project. We are very proud of it. We invite you to enjoy the catwalk where we will be presenting these, the newest collection, the fourth one, and you will have the possibility to assess yourself the achievement made by the Armenian producers. Allow me at the end to express my personal gratitude to management and team who made it happen. Thank you.
Now is the moment. We're going to see a movie and we're going to see the fashion show. It's coming, the Armenian project. It is improving competitiveness of export-oriented industries in Armenia through modernization and market access. Let the movie go. Can we have...
Once Armenia was very famous for its industrial manufacturing capacities, and one of the key industries was garment manufacturing, with outstanding historical heritage and crafting traditions. UNIDO project started a new chapter in the book of garment manufacturing traditions. Following years of decline in the post-Soviet period, the industry is growing again, and the project is about to create a new milestone in the rebirth of the old traditions of the Armenian apparel industry. Atex Burgo Fashion School was established in partnership with Milan-based Istituto di Moda Burgo to provide industrial product design, pattern making, grading, and other services to local garment manufacturers. The continued meticulous teamwork of the UNIDO project's international and national experts, together with the project beneficiary companies, resulted in the creation of 4 collections under the joint label 5900 BC. Product upgrading activities were followed by participation in local and international exhibitions, trade fairs, and fashion shows. Armenian products got the attention of the leading Russian brands and fashion houses. A contract was signed with one of the leading Russian retail chains. It soon laid the foundation to collaboration with the world-famous Russian fashion house of Valentin Yudashkin. The inspiration behind the label 5900 BC, uniting 8 Armenian garment manufacturers, was the discovery of the world's most ancient 5,900-year-old skirt here on the territory of Armenia.
Մտքերում ապրում են լուր պայքար Կյանքը հողի հետ մենամար Հաղթահարում է իր հոգով ապար Մեկն է գնության օրենքը կապնում շնկտնում է երկա ու շարունակում տասերուն է Մեկն է գնության պահանջը վարված գիցանի նահանջը չի կարող երբեք նա հաստոպել Ելութան իմանա աշխարը
and now me, it feels kind of weird. Wasn't this fantastic? A great applause. And this is exactly what creativity can do. It's not just about the beauty of these young women and the clothes and the design. Just think about lives that are changed because they were able to do that, they produce it, the jobs that were created. I would like now to thank somebody who was obviously very crucial for this project and has done a lot of work on that. He pledged an active support to the formulation and implementation of this UNIDO project in Armenia. Let me introduce to you His Excellency, Mr. Vladimir Voronkov, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Permanent Representative of the Russian Federation.
Good evening, dear friends. It's a real pleasure to hear so many warm words addressed to Russia tonight. Secondly, I think it's a peak of my diplomatic career to take part in this fashion performance. And you can imagine how difficult for me is now to say some official words with regard to this event. So first of all, it's a real pleasure to be here and to see the practical results of UNIDO activities in promotion of inclusive and sustainable industrial development. It was not words, it was a real performance. The Russian Federation has funded the UNIDO project improving competitiveness of export-oriented industries in Armenia through modernization and market access since September 2014. This initiative has attained important achievements towards unlocking the industrial potential of Armenia in garment production. The local manufacturers are regaining competitiveness on the international market. Well-known store chains and fashion groups from Russia and other countries indicate strong interest in garments made in Armenia and express willingness to cooperate with the Armenian manufacturers. This project is an example of our successful cooperation with UNIDO. Between 2006 and 2015, I'm very close to the end. If it's possible, in 2006 and 2015, the Russian Federation has contributed more than $17 million in voluntary contributions to UNIDO on a range of projects. Currently, we support UNIDO projects in Belarus, Kyrgyzstan, Armenia, Tajikistan, Cuba. Most of them are aimed at advancing economic competitiveness, enhancing social stability, job creation, and strengthening of national industrial capacities. I would like to express the words of gratitude to the Director General Li Yun and project team for cooperation, bright ideas and initiative, and their successful implementation. Wishing you good luck and new successes. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency. A lot of people have been working to make this possible. Allow me now to introduce and to allow the beneficiaries to speak about how important that is for them and the work that has been done. Please. Welcome with me. His Excellency, Mr. Kirakosyan, and the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Robert Harutyunan. Please welcome.
Hi, good evening. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. First of all, let us not to forget that today is a celebration. It is a day when we are marking the 50th anniversary of UNIDO. And first, I would like to congratulate UNIDO staff, entire UNIDO people on the occasion of this celebration. Armenia values the cooperation with UNIDO to achieve its goal, sustainable development. And here we are. We have a very successful project with UNIDO, and it is really for us very important that this project was chosen to be here as a part of these celebrations. And I would like also to thank the Russian government of Russian Federation, and my friend, colleague, Ambassador Vladimir Voronkov for assistance, for this excellent cooperation that we had between Russian Federation and UNIDO, between Russian Federation, Armenia, and UNIDO. Thank you. And today we have with us Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of Armenia, who came here for this occasion, and he is heading the direction in the Foreign Ministry for economic diplomacy, and that's why he is here with us today. Let me introduce Robert Harutyunyan. Here.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Actually, dear guests, dear friends, let me call you friends because we all here to do the same work, the same job. We have prepared a long speech for now, but actually I would like to avoid this because I understand, let's say, what you expect from the speakers today to be short. So, taking this opportunity, I would like to, first of all, thank all of our partners who make this possible, who made this really exciting process very, let's say, realistic. Why? Because I remember we started this project in 2014. We can say only 2 years ago we started this project. And I need to say that there were few people who believed in this project in that time. But now, today, we saw that it is reality. We saw the success of our people, and we saw not only Armenians' company success, but also Jordanians' company success, which is very interesting and very creative. And we here, really, I'm here, and I'm really honored to be here. I'm really happy to see the results of our project. And I'm really happy that we have the second phase of this project, which will include more people in this movement, will include more companies and have more success. And I really hope that in very short future we will present our new achievements to all of you. Thank you once again to coming here, to sharing with us this success, and have a good evening. Thank you.
Excellencies, distinguished ministers, ambassadors, heads of delegation, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to an end tonight. Allow me to finish with just one single comment. I was born and I come from Sarajevo, a city that was on the siege in a war. And allow me to tell you that creativity in arts, it's not just something that is fun and it's nice to see, but it's a human need. It's not luxury, it's something that we need. People were ready to put their lives at stake to be able to see a fashion show, a movie, a theater play. So let's appreciate that this fantastic work UNIDO is doing in putting creativity up front of innovation and our sustainable development. And allow me to call the UNIDO team on stage. They made this possible for you tonight. do better than that? Come on, give me some applause. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the evening. Thank you so much for being with us.
First of all, it was really wonderful show because we are marking the 50th anniversary of UNIDO. And it was a real core event of these celebrations. And we are very grateful that this Armenian project was chosen as a showcase here, and it went very good, very wonderful. As you see, the models brought to the public very interesting very interesting dresses, and with the Armenian sort of flavor touch, and it was very good, really. And the Armenian government is really values the cooperation with UNIDO, and we are doing very many projects with UNIDO, and also we are thankful to the government of Russian Federation for assisting this cooperation and financing this event and project.
Actually, it is a very important project for Armenia. Why? Because we had a very interesting tradition and labor force in this field, in the field of light industry, which is coming from the Soviet time. But after the collapse of the Soviet Union, we somehow lost this business, let's say, or this sector of the industry. And which is very important for us in Armenia to have this new initiative from the UNIDO side with our Russian partners who also donor this project, which brings our companies as a new, let's say, way of doing business. Actually, they're trying to start again, they're trying to work together, they're collaborating to each other, and now they created this 5900 BC brand name, which is umbrella brand. And very important for them to understand new technologies and get new knowledge from our partners from the UNIDO, from other specialists from different countries. And we think, and we're already starting the second phase of this project, and we think and we believe that the second phase will include more people, will include more companies, and in a very coming short future, we will see new results. This is very important for our industry and industrial development.
Indeed, there was a success of entire team. We as UNIDO were trying to implement the project which are compact, which are efficient, which are beautiful by the results they're bringing, but they're also fast, bringing quick and beautiful results. And we're trying to bring the companies to the new markets using the creativity they have in their countries, using the traditional background, using the talents they have. And this new form of the quick, beautiful and quick projects bringing tangible results is raising big interest of bigger number of donors and bigger number of countries. For example, Armenian project, which is supported by the Russian Federation, raised interest from Tajikistan, and now, together now with the Chinese partners and the Russian Federation, we implemented the project in Tajikistan, so it's joint funding. And now we have interest coming from Balkan states in Europe. We're having requests coming from Latin America, from Southern African region. In fact, these projects are not so big, but the results we're aiming at are really big. They're macroeconomic. So it is not about creativity as such. It's not about fashion. It's about building new jobs, creating income-generating activities, creating exports, creating wealth, sustainable and inclusive economic and industrial development in the beneficiary countries. Because when we open up the market, when we help the countries to produce competitive goods in competitive price, in competitive look, corresponding to the technical and quality standards of the target markets, then we help these countries to receive new orders, to create new jobs, and to create income generating activities in these countries. So it's very macroeconomic projects with these goals and very compact in their implementation.